from the time I can actually remember watching hockey up until 5 years ago, so basically until I was 40 years old, there wasn't a Saturday night I can remember where Don Cherry wasn't on there, the intermission. And, even though some of his takes haven't aged the best, it was always one of my favorite things to watch. Sometimes more than the game, if you were at a party, sometimes you'd have the TV on mute during the game with music on in the background, and then Coach's Corner would come on. You'd actually stop the music and turn the volume on to listen to what Don had to say.
Yeah, like you'd hear that Coach's Corner theme song come on.
Coach's Corner with Ron McLean and Don Cherry.
And you knew you had, 15 seconds because they'd always take a quick commercial and then come back to go and, grab a beer or go to the bathroom. And you're right, his ideas maybe don't translate to 2025, but I could give two shits about the intermission now, but I always made a point to watch because I love the back and forth between him and McLean because he wouldn't put up with Ron McLean's bullshit and his stupid punny outros. Like you could see the disgust on his face. Yeah. The guy was just as important to the broadcast as the games were, I thought.
What I miss the most is just having one guy with a dynamic personality sort of leading that, or that 1-2 punch with him and McLean, versus now it's just so watered down with so many people on that broadcast. Nobody really saying anything that compelling. Like, love him or hate him, he was interesting. He was saying something that you either agreed with or disagreed with, and it was fun. It was entertaining.
And in like 1988 or 1989, I can't remember what year, but what kid didn't get Rock'em Sock'em Hockey as a Christmas gift?
Absolutely. I think I probably watched that VHS 1,000 times. All the quotes. I still remember the Savardian Spinorama and all the different highlights that were in there. Tip of the cap to Grapes for a run, almost a 40-year run on Coach's Corner. Pretty unprecedented, and probably something we'll never see again in terms of that impact on broadcasting.